All right, everybody, week number 1 in EDCI 6610, and the big question is, are we meeting the need of all learners? So consider that through the lens of lesson design and educational technology. Back in 1984, Seymour Papert wrote, "There won't be schools in the future. I think the computer will blow up the school." Fast forward, and here we are in 2023, and schools have largely remained unchanged. Throughout the pandemic, we would often hear things like this is a chance to redesign and reinvent schools, and yet we haven't seen too much redefinition and too much redesigning. And so this week, the readings come from Larry Cuban, who is an ed tech historian. He was a teacher, then an administrator, and a superintendent before teaching at Harvard. What's really fascinating about this man is that all of the work that he does, he shares it in advance through a blog. He posts on his blog regularly. So if you're a teacher and you're interested to see what like a living, breathing scholar looks like, you can follow all his work online, and it's pretty cool. He'll respond to you as well. I've left comments before, and he responds to what I ask. And there's going to be 3 articles there for you to check out. But my favorite one is, does integrating computers into lessons mean that teaching has changed? Then from there, you've got a couple of different tasks. The first one is you're going to do a role play lesson discussion. You're going to go through some of those course readings, and then you need to fill out a survey on who you are serving. Filling out the survey is going to be very important for us to anchor ourselves in the communities that we work with and ensure that we're really reflective and flexible on how we meet those needs. When you go into the role play lesson, you're going to be seeing that there are different scenarios. And the scenario that you're going to be occupying is that of a first-year teacher who was put into a classroom. You're going to be looking through a model lesson from the perspective of a teacher who has 3 students. And the roles of those 3 students are going to be explained to you. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to watch the first 10 minutes of the lesson and determine how would you change the lesson for the 3 students that are listed, or would you not change them? You're going to give your rationale. You're going to look at it from the lens of a teacher leader, as either a coach or an administrator sitting next to a brand new teacher, and think about what you would want the brand new teacher to get out of that lesson. Now, what's really cool about this lesson is that the teacher is an absolute rock star, and she's an award-winning teacher. And if you're a science teacher and you're interested in learning more about her and her work, you can actually get all of her free curriculum on OpenSciEd. You can watch some of those demo videos that are there that show her actually teaching those lessons. And then there's a full-on podcast episode where she explains how she starts her year. And so these resources are optional, but go ahead and check them out.